Hey everybody, welcome to Knife Knife. We are on our S episode today and we're doing strawberries. Oh God. We're doing strawberries, but not that one. Why not go with a little sweet fruit? And we're gonna do a delicious, wonderful salad with them today. A little late in the season for strawberries, but they're still really delicious, still really ripe. They're being sold in the stores for like 99 cents a pint or like $1.50 a pint, depending on the store you go to. So a really good deal right now. They are a favorite amongst people of the United States. They're a classic, wonderful staple of American kitchens. So let's not pay tribute. We're gonna do something today a little different with maybe a little herbaceousness and a little sweetness and a little savoriness. It's gonna be quite delightful. So I hope you enjoy. So what you will need to get started is a pint of strawberries, some fresh rosemary or dried if you have it, dried mint or fresh if you have it, 1 lemon, some honey, plain granulated sugar or sugar in the raw works. I just like the flavor honey gives. Get yourself a trash bowl because you'll be needing it. And one last thing, some heavy whipping cream. Now this I'm gonna keep in the fridge until we need it because it's important that the cream is cold as possible. Also, before I started, I put my bowl in the freezer because when we are making whipped cream, which is what is gonna go on top of our dish today, you want your bowl as cold as possible. I suggest metal if you have it. If you have plastic, that's fine. A metal bowl tends to be colder. If you are vegan, you can also use coconut cream for this. You don't have to use heavy whipping cream, so that is an option as well. I'm gonna get this back in the freezer before it gets too warm. So what we want to do is just cut the tops off, and then I'm just going to quarter them so they come out like this. And we will also want a bowl to mix in. Now with a clean board, first I'm going to put whatever sweetener I'm using onto the strawberries. And this is a point of the recipe where you put what you like. So if you like something that's like really, really sweet, put more sugar. If you don't like it as sweet, put less sugar. Just make sure to taste it once you have it all mixed together, and you can add more if you want. But remember, you can't subtract any, so just be careful about how much you're putting in each time. And I'm just gonna give it a quick toss in the honey so that the flavor starts to penetrate the strawberries. I'm gonna add the lemon zest. And then I'm just gonna juice half the lemon. So fresh rosemary is kind of strong. It's stronger than dry. And I don't want it to overpower. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I'm just gonna use 10 of the leaves, and we're just gonna chop this up really fine. These things are kind of hard to grip onto, so just like watch your fingers, be really careful. And then I'm just gonna put my hand on the top of the blade, and I'm gonna chop with the back part, and I'm just gonna go back and forth over the rosemary until I get it incredibly tiny. Little babies. And then I put it in. Now for the dried mint, I'm gonna do a light amount as well. And I'm gonna take out the stems. You can buy it where it's pre-ground for you, but it's cheaper if you buy it like this. For this whole bag, it's only $1.49. To get it already ground up and everything, it's like $8. And this you don't even have, because it's dry, you don't even have to worry about using your knife. You just grind it with your fingers, take out any stems. So this comes out to a little less than a teaspoon. I'm just gonna sprinkle that over the strawberries. All right, so I'm gonna toss all that together and see where it kind of clumps together. I wanna sort of use my fork to kind of separate. And now it's time to grab our whipped cream bowl and our whipped cream or whipping cream out of the fridge, or coconut cream if you're using a vegan option. So because the strawberries are really sweet, I like to do plain whipped cream on top of this dish. You can definitely add sugar to this. You can also add like vanilla extract, but I just want to do the plain whipping cream. And I'm going to use about half of this little half pint, so a quarter of a pint. And then I'm going to take my whisk and I'm going to tilt the bowl so that it kind of pools to one side. And then I'm going to whisk like this in a round kind of motion. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit thicker. But my bowl is starting to warm up, so I'm gonna put it back into the freezer. Obviously, you can do this using an electric mixer and it's gonna go much faster, but not everybody has one, so I wanted to do it by hand just to show you that it's totally possible to do it by using your old body. So while that's still in the freezer, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna transfer my strawberries, and I'm kind of tilting the bowl back so that I leave the juices in there. It smells super delicious. It's just like citrusy and fragrant. All right. Okay, see, we're getting even closer to that, but I'm gonna put it back in the freezer. When it's winter time, I usually don't have to do that. It's cool enough in here, it's not as humid, I can just pull everything out of the fridge, out of the freezer, and then just do it in one go. But it's 90 degrees outside, and it's warm in my house too, so. Should be the last time. All right, there we go. So stiff peaks is what we're looking for. And get a nice big spoonful on top of this lovely strawberry salad. Heck, why don't we just use all the whipped cream? Time to try it. The best part. I think not putting sugar in the whipped cream is really important for this because the honey adds so much sweetness. And if you're using like granulated sugar, it's gonna be even sweeter. I think it would be really overpowering. These are like really ripe strawberries, so they're pretty sweet on their own. Plus you have the sweetness of the honey. Then you have this just like really herbal like note from the rosemary and from the dried mint. All I know is it's friggin' delicious. Down below, I'm gonna have my Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram. Tag me if you make this. I really wanna see what you make. If you do anything different, what you do differently, what you like about it, if you follow it exactly, I wanna know. I wanna see what you think. I hope you enjoy it. I hope y'all are having a lovely summer. I'll catch you later.